Good morning, Dreyfus. I am here with some special guests this morning, and I wanted to make this video and air it this morning because we have so many exciting things coming up and so many students doing amazing work. So I want to take a moment this morning to highlight some of that. I have to my left, I have Karen and Juliet, and to my right, I have Leanne, and they are doing some really great things. And I'm going to start with Juliet and Karen. And Juliet and Karen came to me last year, and they had a vision of developing a mental health expo. And last year they did a phenomenal job. So this year they are bringing it back for their second annual mental health expo. It is their vision, their beautiful part of working with community organizations, putting it all together. SGA has assisted them. So it's really exciting to see what they're going to do for their second annual mental health expo, which will be on Friday, January 24th during lunch. And we are going to have an extended lunch period. So you can go the whole lunch period. You could go for part of the lunch period, the beginning, the middle, or the end. But there's going to be a lot going on. And I wanted you to hear from Juliet and Karen this morning. So, Juliet?
Hello, my name is Juliet Rojas.
And my name is Karen Zhao.
We have been working hard to prepare for our school's second Mental Health Expo, which will be held in the gym during lunch next Friday, January 24th.
Over 20 organizations across Palm Beach County are attending. We have some new additions from last year, including a mindfulness station and sound bowls.
The Kindness Matters booth will provide one community service hour to anyone who attends and fills out their form. We also will have lots of candy, stickers, and much more, so please be sure to stop by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I am so proud. This is such a big undertaking. And you guys started this as sophomores. And I was so incredibly proud of the work you did last year. And I can't wait to see what they bring us on January 24th. So thank you. And plan on attending on January 24th. All right. And then I have Leanne here to my right. And Leanne made a special video in honor of Martin Luther King Day. And I thought it was really important to bring Leanne here so that she could tell you about it. Leanne?
So Miss Finney, she asked me to make a video kind of just like talking about like Martin Luther King and the things that he's done for like everyone and his impact that he's made from the past like into our future. And I was honestly very grateful because, you know, I feel like in classes we like learn about it, but going in depth of the things that he's done and like the impact that he's made is just so important, and I'm really glad that I get to share it with you guys. I'm happy you enjoyed it because I honestly just enjoyed like the entire process in general. So I'm really happy to share it with you guys.
And I am so appreciative. It's great work. And thank you, Leanne, for doing that and sharing that with the student body. And it's important to air that today as we have our Remembrance Day for Martin Luther King Jr. on Monday. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Leanne, for making this beautiful video. And I hope you enjoy it.
I have a dream that one day.
His past actions have had an effect on today through the idea of inclusivity, and I feel like a lot today we take that for granted because sometimes we choose to isolate when really in actuality we should come together and celebrate as community. And that was MLK's dream many years ago, is just to have community no matter where cultural diaspora you come from, background, everything. We just want to be here together as the human race.
MLK was one of the few activists that actually stepped up and gave speeches to thousands of people, didn't care what people said about him. And MLK was one of the few people who stepped out in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of the laws that were being enacted, and in the midst of the violent crimes and the prosecution that was being taken against the African American race. And he opened up doors for a lot of activists to kind of come after him and finish what he started.
I have a dream. 4 words that spoke volumes during a time when racial segregation and inequality were deeply ingrained in the United States. These words were not just an inspiration, but a call to action, giving others the courage and opportunity to speak up after years of oppression. Martin Luther King Jr., a leader of the civil rights movement.
My wise words to the community, to everybody out there, continue to make your passion, your advocacy for the world, because one of the things that we lack, and one of the things I'm just now learning, is the art of empathy. So grow empathy in your heart, because with that comes with patience, it comes with grace, and it comes with growth. So push forward, because if you just push backwards, you're never gonna grow. You gotta grow like a tree. So yeah, that's my words. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Years later, Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream continues to inspire and challenge us. King's dream is not just his own. It is a vision that belongs to us all. It begins with you, just as it began with King, taking a stand.